So I took the miter to level cap again. And I just prepared for the worst. It wasn't that bad. I think the miter with a primer performed as expected. Or actually just held up, let's say. This time, I took 4 Tau Forge red Archon shards, Crimson shards for status chance, 1 for casting speed. Got Zara's Whisper. This is the build. It was definitely overkill. This is the miter build. This time I had to drop what I would usually have, which is viral, for heat, because viral was just not holding up. Heat was stacking much better than viral, and I could, with Zara's Whisper on, with my Tices, 2 shots to prime the target. 1 shot from the miter, the target would be dead, with or without armor. This is the Riven, nothing too crazy. My primer is the Tices. A primer for Heat Inherit. Got the Bane, double Bane, and Heat with the Viral and Encumber. Pretty good. Weapon has base corrosive, so that was pretty crazy. Brados was for pure utility because of the parkour velocity. You don't even need to slot anything in here. Just have some stuff that I've actually builded. I built this before the update, so it would probably be better to update that. For the Sentinel, it was this build. For the Verglass, I decided to go with Heat and Viral because we're Revenant, we don't have to worry with survival, and I just wanted to have something proccing the Viral for me. And even when I didn't want it to prime, it was actually still doing it, and I just couldn't had some clean kills without priming that I wanted to see how it would perform. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of overkill. As long as you have Zara's Whisper, a primer, and a well-built miter, you should be able to get to level cap without much trouble. As for the demos, they are much tougher than they were. It's just like Dystopia commented on my video that they now are like 5 to 6 times stronger. Demolist, as far as I could notice, their health went from 6.5 to around, I don't know, 8 to 10k, 10 million kk, to anything between 30 and 52k, or 52 million, that's it. So this actually changes a lot of stuff. We now, that's the things that were not as viable, that were doable, are probably less likely to be doable now. Not that they're not possible. Things are just gonna be a lot harder. I would just not take, you know, the shittiest weapons we have now to a level cap, because we have to kill an enemy that has 5 times the health within the same time period that before. So if my weapon is too shitty, there is a good chance I'm not gonna be able to kill the enemy before it gets, either the timer ends or it gets to the conduit. So those are a few details, you know. But it was, even with those changes, this was my fastest run ever solo. I was able to get to level cap within an hour and 40 minutes, which is it is my personal record, and I was not even trying as hard. I was trying my best to not do unnecessary movements with Revenant and not to waste unnecessary ammo with the miter. What do you mean unnecessary ammo? It is an incarnate. It doesn't have to worry with ammo. The thing is, the miter is not a weapon you want to be spamming all the time. Otherwise, you're going to be spending much more time getting the charge of your Incarnate meter back and then transforming it into Incarnate, because it's such a powerful weapon that it will easily clear 3 to 4 enemies with a single shot, especially if you have a bullet attractor in the formula. So that was it. Pretty chill, pretty good. It's definitely in my top 10 primary weapons. Like this weapon a lot. That's it. Leave it a like, subscribe, and peace.